This is part 6 of chapter 3 of the Secrets of the Federal Reserve. It is the last part of chapter 3, so after this we can finally move on to chapter 4, which should be a one-part series, maybe two. I'm hopefully I can make it a one-part series. So really it's not a series, it's just one part, but let's get started so we can move on to chapter 4. President Wilson could only choose one person to be on the Board of Governors.
There can be only one.
The other board members were chosen by New York bankers. Wilson chose a man named Thomas D. Jones, a trustee of Princeton and director of International Harvest and other corporations. The other member on the Board of Governors were Adolph C. Miller, economist from Rockefeller University in Chicago and Morgan's Harvard University, Charles S. Hamlin, who was the Assistant Secretary of the Interior for 8 years, F.A. Delano from Hong Kong, who was active in opium trade and took over Kuhn-Loeb Company Railroads, W.P.G. Harding, President of the First National Bank of Atlanta, and last, surprise, Paul Warburg. Warburg retired from Kuhn-Loeb Company to serve on the Board of Governors, even though he still directed American Surety Companies, Baltimore and Ohio Railroads, National Railroads of Mexico, Wells Fargo, Westinghouse Electronics Corporation, American IG Chemical Company, AGFA Ansco Corporation, Westinghouse Acceptance Company, Warburg Company of Amsterdam, Chairman of the Board of International Acceptance Bank, and other railways and corporations.
Green, yellow, and red! Each detonation will be accompanied by a sudden burst of acceleration. Hopefully we'll hit 88 miles per hour before the needle gets much past 2,000.
Why? What happens after it hits 2,000?
The whole boiler explodes.
Warburg's Kuhn-Loeb Company had 4 votes, which is the majority of the Federal Reserve. In June of 1914, Warburg was summoned by the Senate to answer questions about his behind-the-scene role in creating the Federal Reserve. Warburg refused to appear before Congress, fearing he would have to discuss the Jekyll Island Club. Warburg attempted to withdraw his name from testimony with the excuse that answering questions in Congress might impair his usefulness on the board. Wilson refused to withdraw Warburg's name and was forced to answer questions before Congress. The New York Times, absolute garbage, defended Warburg and denounced what they called a senatorial inquisition. The Senate committee agreed to release the questions to Warburg in advance.
Mayor Quimby, you're well-known, sir, for your lenient stance on crime. But suppose for a second that your house was ransacked by thugs, your family tied up in the basement with socks in their mouths. You try to open the door, but there's too much blood on the knob.
What is your question?
My question's about the budget, sir.
Oh.
If necessary, he was able to excuse himself from answering a question in fear it will impair his services on the Board of Governors. In July, Warburg agreed to meet with the Senate informally, assuring him his confirmation was assured. Senator Robert Owen accused Warburg of being an American representative of the Rothschild family, but shockingly, no senator would dare to ask him. On August 1st, Warburg appeared in front of the Senate Banking and Currency Committee. Warburg was asked why Kuhn-Loeb Company supported all 3 presidential candidates. He explained the 3 partners of Kuhn-Loeb Company had different political views and each chose to support different candidates. Warburg supported Wilson, his brother Felix supported Taft, and Otto Kuhn supported Roosevelt. He assured them that they had no influence over each other's political beliefs, and of course, assured them finances and politics don't mix. Warburg was forgotten when it was discovered Jones was under indictment by the Attorney General of the United States. Wilson defended Jones, saying he was incorruptible and patriotic. Jones withdrew his name and was replaced by William McAdoo, Wilson's son-in-law and president of the Hudson Manhattan Railroad, and John Skelton Williams. On November 16, 1914, the Federal Reserve opened for business. I want to thank everyone for listening. Hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, notification bell, leave a comment, and most importantly, tell a friend about me. I'm not getting any views, And it's not because my material sucks, it's because I'm probably getting ghosted because I have things in my description like Illuminati and crap like that, which apparently YouTube doesn't like. So if you would like to help me out, guys, my PayPal link is in the description below. Have a good one.